Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much more. I'm Chris, and today we have some Wonder Woman 3 news for you, some first of its kind. We know very little about the film other than it's happening, but today we got confirmation that Lynda Carter, the original Wonder Woman, will be making an appearance and be heavily involved in Wonder Woman 3. Now, she did have an appearance and a role in Wonder Woman 2, however, it was very short, and mostly for what we believe to be sentimental reasons. So the questions that we have to ask ourselves now, is she returning as the same character that she symbolically played in Wonder Woman 1984, or will she be returning as a Wonder Woman character, which following this Flash film is very possible. Just a reminder guys, the Cosmic Wonder and I are giving away a Spider-Man collectible action figure. All you need to do to enter this month's giveaway is subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the Cosmic Wonder, and make sure as you're watching the videos you are commenting, because we will be picking a winner from the comment section in our videos. Good luck to you guys. So this news comes to us from Gal Gadot herself while she was doing an interview for Red Notice, which I watched yesterday, and it is a fantastic movie. I highly recommend you give it a watch either in theaters or on November 12th on Netflix. That's a side note. We're talking about Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 3, which may be featuring two separate Wonder Women. Now, while Gal was talking to The Hollywood Reporter during this Red Notice interview, she said specifically it means the world to have Carter as part of the cast for this DC film. She goes on specifically saying, first of all, Lynda has mentored me from the very first moment that I got cast as Wonder Woman, she says. Then continues by saying, she was always there, talking to me, giving me tips and everything. She's a true champion of what Patty Jenkins and I have been doing, and it was so great that we managed to find the right opportunity to bring her in the last movie, and now the third one. Now, as I mentioned, she did appear in Wonder Woman 1984 at the very end with a symbolic role, having played the legendary Asteria, who is known as the fiercest Amazonian woman ever. She's also the same character who first wore the golden suit of armor that Diana wore at the very end of 1984. This was, as I mentioned, and believed to be a very symbolic role. Hey, let's bring back the first ever Wonder Woman to be involved in this awesome DC trilogy that's happening inside of this cool cinematic universe that DC's currently trying to pull together. I think having her in that post-credit scene was just a really cool way of recognizing the heritage of the character, and I think it was a lot of fun to do. However, like Gal says, she was heavily involved in all of Gal's learning of how to be Princess Diana and Wonder Woman since the day she was cast. So now having her more involved and heavily included in Wonder Woman 3, I think there's a possibility we could see her in a less symbolic role and in a more important, action-packed character role. Now there are two options. She can regain the mantle of Asteria, who's already a legendary Amazonian, or she can come back as a completely different character and retake the mantle of Wonder Woman. How is she going to do this, and how is it going to make sense? Well, we're going to have to wait for the Flash movie to come out. This movie is including multiple Flash characters. Wonder Woman's going to be in it, multiple different Batmen are going to be in it, and we're hearing rumors of all sorts of different characters making reappearances from the history of the DC database, the DC universes. So it's very possible that Lynda Carter could be one of these characters, or she could make her way back into the DC universe timeline, the storyline, everything going on, through whatever effects are happening in the Flash movie. Jim Lee, 2 years ago now at DC Fandom, the first ever one, talked about the multiverse right before the Flash panel, where they announced, and we got this expectation for this crazy Flashpoint storyline. And he said all of the DC universes that exist, the parallel universes, are all side by side and exist coherently and unknown. So all you would need to do to access these is to pierce a hole through them, and you have an unlimited number of universes with an unlimited number of characters in an unlimited number of situations that have the opportunity to be introduced and accessed. So it's very possible that from this Flash film, we will be able to access the first ever Wonder Woman, and she can return and be in Wonder Woman 3 as Wonder Woman. And then her inclusion in Wonder Woman 1984 would be no more than what it was, as a symbolic return and a very cool moment. But she can regain the mantle of Wonder Woman, and this would be something pretty cool to see, I think, especially for long-term OG Wonder Woman fans who can even remember seeing and watching Lynda Carter play this role for the very first time. Overall, I do think that this is pretty exciting news, but we're gonna have to wait to see exactly where the dice fall after the Flash movie comes out. There are a lot of big DC projects on the horizon: The Batman, Aquaman 2, Shazam 2, Black Adam, this Flash movie, and many others that are currently in development and in production. On top of that, all of the other DC shows, which you either may or may not like, depending where you fall on that, but there are a lot of opportunities and options for success in the DC universe moving forward, and it all rests on the back of the Flash movie. Whether or not he can make sense of the crazy DC universe right now is going to be a huge factor moving forward in how much cohesion we see in the existing DC universe. It seems like the DCEU is being left behind as they move into this more complex multiversal status. However, if that means we get multiple characters on screen together, multiple Batman, multiple characters like Wonder Woman returning to play her role, then I think overall we will be in for a gigantic treat. But let me know what you guys think about this news in the comment section down below. I love interacting and chatting and getting your opinion. Are you excited for Wonder Woman 3? Wonder Woman 1984 was a little bit of a rocky road. I wouldn't say disaster, but definitely not as good as the first one. So they're definitely going to have to bring the big guns for Wonder Woman 3, and it seems like they're doing that with Lynda Carter now making an appearance in a more prominent role. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you excited for this? Have you lost your care for Wonder Woman, or are you still hoping to see a very triumphant movie? Thank you guys so much for watching till the very end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on all the major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much more we're covering daily right here on Cosmic Culture.